In this next exercise, again, we're going to be moving forward. I've got a line of cones here, 4 cones or 7 cones, okay? All about a yard apart or a meter apart between each of them. In this exercise, we're going to work one leg at a time. All right, we're going to start by going sideways over a cone, with jumping forward to the next one, then jumping sideways over the next cone. We'll work one leg at a time. All right, I'll start back here. I'll go over the top sideways, forward to the next one, over the top sideways to this side, forward to the next one, and so forth. We continue to work through the line. So if I'm here, like such, okay? The next time I go back, I would switch legs. That time I use my right leg. This time I'll use my left leg. Okay, like that. Next time, this time I'll go 2 legs. Okay, ideally you would like to do 5 sets each leg, 5 sets with both legs. Again, it's not done for speed, it's done for rhythm, it's done for balance, it's done for coordination. Okay. In this next exercise, we're going to do something called lunges. All right. This again, work these thighs out, these quadricep muscles. All right. It's very important that this is done with technical correction. All right. It's not done for speed. It'll be done for balance. Okay. It'll be done for body control. It's very good in terms of helping the thighs out. But if you don't do it correctly, then you're not going to be able to maximize your effect. So what you do is you'd start like on an end line. All right, we like to start on a goal line, and we just work our way down the field. The distances that you guys will cover should vary depending on your age. As you get older and as you do more of these, your distances should increase. Generally, ideally, you would like to be able to do this for one full field length continuously, so the entire 120 yards, all right, without stopping, without anything like for any breaks or anything like that. If you guys are younger, then we suggest maybe you start on an end line, you work to midfield, then you take a 45-second break or so, and then you work back to the end line from which you came. So the technique is like this. We're here, one foot in front of the other, nice and easy. The back knee must come down to touch just above the grass. My shoulders should be down above my front knee. This is not what we want, okay? This causes bad habits technically in terms of our diving motion, in terms of coming out for through ball. So we want to take the shoulders, bring them down over this knee, and we want our hands back by the hips as if we were going to get ready to throw the hands. So we start from here, okay? Here. And really stride long. You really, really want to make good long strides. Like such. Okay? So you would do that continually for, depending on your age and depending on your ability, either 60 yards, take a rest, and then come back. Or if you're older and you got you play at a higher level and you got more natural strength, go ahead and try to do it for the full 120 yards. For this next activity, basically you would do this next exercise over the course of about 30 to 40 yards. And all it is very simple. It's just one-legged jumps, repetitive with the same leg for the entire distance of the 30-40 yards that you work, and then coming back you would change legs. No big deal. All right, so I'll give you a little demonstration here. I'm only going to work about 10 to 15 yards of it, but the idea is to make sure that you keep your momentum going. Yeah, make sure that you're getting a good kind of balance between distance out and height up. You don't want it to be just too high where all you're doing is going up and down, but you don't want it to be extremely far out where you're getting no height at all and barely clearing the tops of the grass. All right, so you got to find that right combination between the two. You should probably do 5 to 6 of these when you work this exercise, 5 to 6 each leg. All right, so you would go 5 times with your right, 5 times with your left, alternating legs each round. Okay, very simple. And then I would turn back, and next time, instead of using my right leg, this time I would use my left leg. Okay, for this next drill, this exercise can be done anywhere. It can be done in your house, outside your house. It can be done on any wall that you can find around anywhere. All right, and basically it's just the basics of sitting up against a wall. Again, it works on our thighs. So much of our power comes from the core of our body, which is really from our thighs up to our stomach. So this is an exercise you can do. It's very important that you do it technically correct to maximize the benefit. In terms of how long you do it, I would say you should start for 60 seconds or so, and then every time thereafter that you try it, maybe try to increase it 15 seconds. So start at a minute, then the next time you do it, maybe try to do it for a minute and 15 seconds, or a minute and 30 seconds, and add little bit by little bit every time that you do it. It'll look easy. As you will see, when you start doing it, it's very difficult, okay? It puts a lot of pressure on your thighs, all right? In terms of your strength, it's very challenging. What you want to do is you want your legs to be parallel with the ground. You want your feet to be shoulder width. You don't want your feet wider than shoulder width, all right? And you want your back flat up against the wall here. So if I sit here just like this, all right, press with the feet, press with the legs so that the butt all the way up to the shoulders is back up against the wall. Make sure the shoulders sit straight, all right? The hands can just relax here, and you just sit like this, all right? Again, start at 60 seconds, see how it feels for you, and then every time that you try it thereafter, try to add on some time, 15 to 30 seconds or so per time, okay? If you feel that you're starting to sink down, that the butt is starting to come down and now the legs are no longer parallel, make sure you get back up, okay? This is the technical portion. You've got to make sure you're absolutely correct on it, just like this. Like that. Okay, in this last exercise, basically all we're doing is jumping sets of stairs. You can find stairs anywhere. You can find them in a stadium. You can find, if you have steps in your home, those are fine. Basically what you want to do, you'd like to work one leg at a time, all the way up from bottom to the top. The next time up you'd like to alternate. If you start with your right, go ahead and go to your left. And then on the third set, go ahead and go double leg. In terms of the amount you do, generally per session, if you say, okay, you're going to do this in a day, you'd probably like to do anywhere between 50 and 75 jumps per leg. Okay? The object, again, not to be fast, be smooth, be in balance, be coordinated, and have good rhythm. So for example, if I were just to work my right leg here, and now we'll go to my left leg. And now we'll go double leg. On the double leg, feel free to challenge yourself. It's going to be very easy just to go up every single step if you're using both feet, so, both legs. So feel free to try to go every other or every third. Start easy, start where you feel like you've got some confidence, and then as the confidence builds, as you know, you can attain, every other step or every second step, then start to build up. So for me, I'll probably, nice and easy, just to be safe, I'll probably go every other step.